everybody? How's it going tonight? Woo! Supforce pod
What's
hype, everybody.
how's it going? How's it going?
Welcome into Support Force Live. Tonight we have a special show for you. I am joined by the wonderful Panic.
How's it
Um,
going, everybody?
so this one's gonna be a little bit different. We usually do like kind of an interview style with either our feature creator or with a staff member, so we can get to know them. But we figured that it was about time to let everybody get to know the Discord server itself. So we're gonna go through. We're gonna teach everybody what everything is. Um, how to use the server, different features that we have that are completely custom made for ourselves. Um, and if you don't know what Support Force is, which you're in here, I'm guessing you probably do, but we are the world's first multi-platform support Discord community. What does that mean? That means that we are here to support all of our family members on any platform that they make content, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and many others that we have here. So make sure that if you haven't already, check out the Discord server. It's the perfect time because tonight we're going to be teaching you all about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and throw it over to Panic and so that he can let us know what he does around here.
Hey guys, so first time I've been on the podcast in quite some time. So I'm Panic. Many of you know me as the head developer of Support Force. I'm the primary developer behind our bots, and I also am the leader of our staff team here at Support Force. I'm here to help QP kind of explain all about Support Force. There's many new members here. Uh, Jose, thank you so much for that raid. Appreciate
Woo!
that.
Podcast raid. Thank you so much,
What
Brose.
up, all? What up? Yeah, so we're here to kind of go through Support Force. There's about 250 members in a very short time that have joined us. So we hope some of you guys are in here to learn all about how Supforce works and the different features that we have here that make support possible.
Awesome. Glad to have you, Panic. Thanks for jumping in on this podcast with me.
Of course.
Appreciate it. Let's go ahead here and switch everything over real quick. Let's see if I did it right. Bang. Bang. There we go. Look at that.
Clean,
Guys, we actually
clean.
know what we're doing tonight, okay? So this is the very first channel that you will see when you join Support Force. It is the only channel you will see when you join Support Force. You have to make sure that you read through this channel. It has a lot of great things about us, things that we do here, reasons why we started it. And then down at the bottom, you can go ahead and react to the post and accept our rules, and you'll gain access to the whole rest of the server that we're going to teach you. So it's just got our rules in here. A couple of YouTube videos to show what we're about, how to join us and everything for all of the new people that do not know their way around Discord. We have so many brand new Discord users in our server, and it's amazing to see how many people who are just coming onto Discord just jump right in and learn what we do here and progress further than they could have imagined. There's a little bit about us here. How to use the server. We're about to update that right here, right now. We got all of our values here. Professionalism, be the best you, support it, have fun, and engagement. Those are our main values that we try and uphold at all times. All times, whether it be on someone else's stream or commenting on someone's video somewhere or makeup post or whatever it may be, we try to always go by our values. Because there's such great values to have. And Panic over here was, one of the proprietors of this fine hair establishment, and he created all of these values and rules for all of us to abide by. Then that's what makes us who we are. We got a bunch of special roles going on. Got all of our little quirky little commands that Panic created that he decided were fun and wanted to throw a little bit of fun stuff in there for us. It also shows all of our level perks, like our level 10 perk, which is Big perk. Get that level 10, people.
That's
We also got all of our staff positions here, and our ranks. So by boosting and chatting and everything, which we'll go over, you gain levels and experience, and with those levels and experience, you can then rank up and get even more features that we offer um, within our Discord. So if you make sure you go in and read all of this stuff when you join, it's great. It also has our boost chart in here for how to use the boosting channel and everything. Um, all of our commands and whatnot. So that's also pinned in the boost. Um, it also has our teams. So I don't know if Panic, if you want to go over the team here.
oh jeez, catch me off guard here.
Sorry, dude. Sorry.
So yeah, our leadership team. So obviously this lists out everybody in what their primary position here is. So we have myself as the head developer. We have the wonderful Rabble Rods as our community director. We have Makeup by Marina as our HR director. And we also have Mrs. Rabble as an HR director for us as well. Taurus is our head developer's assistant, so she helps out. Big shout out for a lot of the things you guys see on the server, the way they're written, and all the information is typed out by Taurus. So big shout out for her. And of course, Mr. QP over here. He's our community director assistant. So he is one of the main key pieces to Rabble's team. Going on to the rest of our staff, we have ambassadors as well as other moderators and managers on the server. So we have TaketheKrown as our YouTube manager. A lot of the all the YouTube content you guys see go up there, even some of the short form clips that go on the other platforms, that's all Crown. So give him a big shout out for that. We have Kaylee Creates, which runs the Twitter, and she does it so phenomenally. She's constantly active on there. If you've talked to someone on Twitter, you've talked to Kaylee. We have Jose, which is our most recent streaming manager. Wonderful person, rated us to start off the stream. So thank you so much, Jose. He's also been a massive part of Supforce for quite some time and a big reason why our ambassador team is what it is now. We have Spectre Speed, which has recently joined my development team. The website is being worked on by Spectre, but he's also learning some other aspects of how Supforce works. So we have Madly Invincible, who's been a longtime mod here. She's done several different things for us. Shout out to her for the birthday stuff, but also her most recent take on of the artist associate position. So anything art related, you guys can reach out to Madly if you want to talk about getting your own emotes, things like that through the different ranks. Madly's your girl. Next, we have Big Panic, or as many other people say, Other Panic or Kebabs. He's our most recent event coordinator, and congratulations to him on recently getting past his probation. We also have a Jam, our detective, who's been a longtime mod and our Supforce detective. Many of you know that meme, and hope a lot of you others get to learn that about Jam. Currently, he's on a sabbatical, we'll call it, but you'll see him around all the time. He's always willing to help. We have Wolf's Realm, who is by far the top chatter, most active, craziest member we have on our server.
He even beats out QPBot.
Exactly. He's one of our moderators here. We also have Lucifer's Knights, who also is one of our moderators here at Supforce. Sloppy, who congratulations, recently just passed his probation as well. So thank you so much to Sloppy. We have DJP as a mod as well. Kitty Whale as our mod for the EU side. So if you guys are up late and you're talking to one of the mods, it's probably Kitty. He's one of our late night peeps. We also have our two ambassadors here, Spuds Lightyear and Elmo San. Wonderful members of our community. If you ever need to know about the core values of Supforce or the wonderful things that this community can do for you, their streams are definitely the place to go in and ask. And, you know, they're always there to explain Supforce. So that's the team that we have here
You
at
missed one. You
Supforce.
missed our clip associate.
Oh, I missed our clip associate. Did I? Oh, wow. Look at that, Yoshi. So sorry about that, Yoshi. But another one of our recent passers of their probation and recently updated to our clip associates. So he's running the new Clip of the Week channel. And if you guys ever want to know how to get your clips featured, he's the guy that you want to be talking to. So yeah, that's going to be it for our staff team.
Yes, perfect. Thank you so much for that, Panic. You could have gone that. You went over that so much better than I could have. So to progress forward, we are going to go into our SF graphics channel. This channel is open at level 5, and this is all graphics that you can use for your streams, for your social media content, for whatever that you feel fit. And all of this artwork has been created by the man over here himself, Panic. So if you are using it, make sure that you thank him for creating this beautiful artwork for us to use. It has so many different emotes and things you could throw in your overlays and stuff. So definitely great for us to put. Next up, our SF official posts. If there is anything that posted on any of our social media content platforms, you'll see it in here. We have amazing platform managers that do such great work, and they not only post things on our social medias, but then they go ahead and come in here, post it here for everybody to see as well. So big shout out to them for putting in that extra effort there for all of our stuff in one channel. Next up, we have our announcements. Anything that we have that we feel the entire server needs to see or needs to know or should be privy to, we throw it in the announcements channel with an @everyone. That's why you get some of your pings. Sorry, guys. But this is all the super important stuff that we feel everybody in the server needs to see. So make sure that you periodically take a stroll through there. There's a lot of great information about us in there. Next up, role request. Panic, did you want to touch on this?
Yeah, sure. So this is one of the features we have here at Supforce. So we've been changing this one, trying to make it a little bit easier for our community. But one of the big misses that people miss all the time is you gotta try to type them exactly as they're spelt on the screen here. So roles are very important here at Supforce. They let each and every member know which platform you're on, which kind of platforms you want support on, most importantly, but also it gives you access to different channels on the server. So as an artist or a creator on the server, having one of those roles that are available to you is going to give you access to different channels where you can talk about those things with other creators here as Supforce, as well as ensuring that you have the YouTube role if you're making YouTube content, so you can be up to date with Crown and what's going on with YouTube and the news in there. If you're a streamer, grab one of those streaming platforms, make sure that we know where we can go and find you. Makes it a little bit easier because Discord at the moment doesn't actually allow you to link every single platform that's out there, but we at Supforce want to recognize every single platform that you guys put out there for us. So with that, we have to kind of finagle our way a little bit, but make sure you are typing them exactly as they show up. And every command on this server does start with a hashtag as you see them written there. So hashtag YouTube, straight up going to give you that YouTube role. If you do have any help, need any help with it, just hit us up in Gen Chat with an @mods, and we'll make sure that we can help you along the way and explain them a little bit better too.
Awesome, Panic. It also has some cool things like game roles. So if you have a specific game that you like to play, I know for one, I use the Rocket League tag quite a few. We have so many amazing people that are so good at some games. So grab those roles. You can go into the looking for group channel, tag the role. You'll find some teammates. That's one of my favorite features that we have around here, so that we can game with each other and have a good time. As the community guy, I love seeing stuff like that. Next up, ask the mods. If you have any questions that you feel is going to get buried in Gen Chat, or maybe you don't see a mod that's around right at that specific moment, you go into ask the mods. Everybody on the mod team gets a ping. They will see that you typed a message here, and then you can, get your questions answered in a timely fashion. Next up is a fairly new section that we have here that has just been created, a month or so ago. Our SF events section, which has so many amazing fun things that we we use to get everybody creating content and collabing together. Um, so we'll start off. Our pop up event will be soon to be continued. Keep an eye out, everybody. But so we also have our polls and fun channel. Anything that you see in here is just for the fun of the community. We have platform polls. We have regular like food polls. We have, what kind of fictional creature would you want to be? Like, come on, this is a fun channel. That's why it has fun in the name. Next up, we have our SF Winners channel. This is to go along with our submissions and clip of the week, and also our tournaments when we get them going. This will be all of our winners and some of our participants and everything. So make sure that you go in here, see what kind of content is making it to the top, and then that'll help you, maybe win first place on a clip of the week or something. So this is actually a brand new channel that we decided would be great for everybody to see. So make sure that you're checking that out there for all of our winners, SF winners. Next up, we have our SF submissions channel. I'm going to hand this over to Panic as he is the brainchild behind this.
So actually, correct you on that. There's actually been several members of our staff team that have been involved in the different ways that this new system actually works. So for some of you that haven't seen the announcements yet, these two channels, SF submissions and clip of the week, are part of what we call the creator system here at Supforce. So events are a unique feature that we've been working on more and more, and they've been going amazing so far for us here at Supforce, engaging the community, giving you guys different things to learn about one another. And we look forward to more of this throughout the year. And one of these new events is a pretty common one that's going to stay around all the time, and that's going to be submission of the week and also clip of the week. So these are all part of the creator system. So what is the creator system? So we created it in order to help recognize and promote our alternative creators. So there's plenty of streamers here at Supforce. There's lots of us that can do streaming or video content. And what we wanted to do is branch out to those members that are around, that the artists, the musicians, the poets that are out there, and give them an ability to be promoted and also recognized here at Supforce. And that's what the creator system hopes to accomplish for you guys. So the SF submissions channel is a place where you guys want to post your content. You're able to post your completed original content. You're able to post one per day. Every time that you post these, you want to use the hashtag submit command. You can type whatever you want, upload, post a link. You're able to submit your content there for that day, and you're able to do 7 of those in a week. Each submission that you do actually earns you creator points. So make sure that you're dropping those submissions in there so you can get your creator points. But the top members with the most creator points will win what we're calling the feature creator. So many of you have been around Supforce for quite some time, and you're kind of asking yourself right now, but wait, the feature creator has been a little different before. So we'll get into that a little bit later. For now, I'll keep telling you guys about clip of the week and submission of the week. So each week, all of our members here at Supforce can go into these channels. Whether you're a creator or not, we welcome you into these channels to check out the content, the clips that our members are posting here at Supforce, the crazy things they're doing on their games, or that amazing piece of body art that they just created. If you like something that's in there and you want to give them a little bit extra recognition, give them a thumbs up reaction on their content submission. You'll give them a chance to earn even more rewards. And for you creators out there, you definitely want to keep submitting your content in there, because so far we see people are just loving what you're putting in there. You want to get those thumbs up, get those extra creator points so that you can actually win the feature creator. So the next channel we have in the list there is the lottery channel. So the lottery channel has been around for quite some time, but for you new guys here, just so you know, you're able to get a ticket once every per day with going to that channel, drop hashtag ticket. That's the command. That's all you got to do. And it gets you an entry into the lottery. So at the end of the month, the bots randomize that lottery. They pick a ticket right out of the blue. And if you're that lucky winner this month, you will win 25,000 experience, which is a pretty significant amount when it comes to how much it takes per level. So we're going to always increase this number. Not going to tell you what the cap is on this, but this number is going to always get up. So make sure you're always coming back, getting those tickets, checking that channel out each day. And yeah.
I love it. Last month we did 50K. Ooh, your boy got ranked up from it. Love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Exactly.
Everyone's doing their tickets right now. Haha, there we go.
I see it. I see it.
I think you skipped Splash Bash.
Yeah, so that's part of our pop-up events. So sometimes you guys will see them get their own channel. Sometimes you'll see them just get notified in the pop-up channel. But for the most part, the only one going on right now is Splash Bash. This one's led by Madly. This gives all of our staff the ability to run any kind of event that they think they can, that will be beneficial to you guys here at the community. So right now, Madly has her Splash Bash for summer. If you guys have not checked out that channel, Madly's given away a ton of experience going on in there. All you got to do is collab. There's actually even a bonus on collab right now if you are working with other creators of Supforce to create that content. Throw that Splash Bash emote on your collab boost, and you're going to get 5 times as much. So make sure you guys check out that Splash Bash channel. If you do have any questions at all, hit Madly up in the channel or in Gen chat. She's definitely willing to help you guys out. So
don't forget, everybody, there is a checklist going on with this. It's called a treasure hunt. So everything that you find, you go in here, you fill it out, fill out who that you found it on, and then you post it in the channel. And then you fill this out. Once the entire thing's filled out, you post a picture of it for some sweet, sweet rewards.
Defs. So yeah, with that, guys, we've just gone through events. So what we'll do now is we'll pause for about 5-10 minutes. If you have any questions about the Supforce events features or any of those things we just covered, make sure you at Supforce so we can see your question in chat, and we'll give you a little bit of time to send those through.
Awesome, yeah. I'm just gonna throw out a couple shout outs here. Frisky Beaver, thank you so much for that follow. Lady Brilliant as well. Hanson, it's one of my buddies. I had him follow away earlier. Those are the three follows we have from today. And Brose, I appreciate that raid so much, brother. Thank you. Thanks for being here, dude. We appreciate everything that you do for us. All the Splash Bash hype, right, Madly? Perfect question by Marina. So, Panic, how will a member know if their submission was recognized or not?
So we've already expanded on this feature just a little bit. The staff's seen a slight issue with it. We give you a recognition in Gen chat as it is right now. This will actually post just like one of our live now notifications. It'll actually have a link to your content. You can click on that link. You'll be able to jump back. All of the members that see it in Gen chat will be able to jump back in there and see your content, give it a thumbs up if they enjoy it. One extra thing that has been asked of me, you guys will see in our next patch coming out, is the bot will react with a thumbs up to begin with. So as soon as you post, you should see a thumbs up there. That tells you it recognized the post. If you don't see that thumbs up, you don't see that Gen chat message, make sure you at the mods. Generally, I do see these errors when they happen, and I'll manually add your stuff back in. But just in case, don't feel bad about adding the mods. They're always very keen on making sure your guys' stuff is proper in there. So
Exactly. Another question here from double question actually from two people. Same question.
oh damn.
Could you go into a little more detail about the featured creator, featured streamer system?
I can, yes. So that is the next channel and feature we were going to go over for you guys, but I'll cover it right now. If you guys still have any more questions as we're going, just throw the at Supforce questions in there and we'll kind of follow along as best we can. So the feature creator channel is one of our features we've had for a long time here at Supforce, and we've always selected one of the top members in Supforce to be this feature creator. Generally, you'll see one every 2 weeks. And during that process, they're able to promote their content, post in the feature creator channel, and have that spread everywhere, as well as being able to be promoted on our social platforms, our website when that's ready. As much promotion as Supforce can muster for you, we definitely do as a feature creator. But with the new creator system being involved, we didn't want to complicate things too much by, you know, not renaming. So we actually have a featured creator now and a featured streamer starting next month. So featured streamers are going to be focused around the experience and boosting that happens on Supportforce. So the more that you're active here, boosting, chatting, being supportive throughout the community is going to give you a higher chance of being selected as the featured streamer. Whereas the featured creator is going to be entirely based on the creator points. So the people with the highest amount of creator points now get to be voted on by the staff team as well. So what we'll do as the staff team every 2 weeks is we select these featured creators or featured streamers. They both get access to the featured creator channel, are able to give you their own experience giveaways. They're able to get both promoted the exact same way. One's going to be focused on our streamers and our streamers of Supportforce. And the other one's going to be focused on our creators here at Supforce. So those alternative content makers of art, poetry, music. So that's why it's very important to get into those clip of the week and submission of the week channels. Drop your content, or if you're just wanting to give them some support, which we know this community can do, go over there, give them some thumbs up, give them that chance to get recognized across the server for something different than streaming.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We have another question. How's your day going? Good username. We're having a fabulous day. How about yourself?
It's been good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad Good Username's back. Long 3 months, but you made it, bud.
You made it. You made it.
So, if that is the last question about what we've talked about so far, we're going to go ahead and move forward. We have our Supforce community side. That is me. That's my cup of tea, baby. So in our Supforce community section, we have our Gen Chat. Gen Chat is where everybody comes to hang out. We have all of our members here, no matter what roles they have access to Gen Chat. This is where you'll see people saying good morning. This is where you'll see some of the mods helping out other members. This is also where you'll see bot messages, like when I just tried to do a lottery ticket, it said I had to wait 19 hours. Oops. But this Gen Chat is a great area to meet people and make those genuine connections with everybody and gain genuine supporters here. Next up, we have Artforce. This is also run by our art associate, Madly. This is for all of our amazing artists, whether it be poets or writers or musicians or artists or digital pen and pencil, whatever you want to do. You can come here and you show off some of your work. You can talk about, maybe products that you're using or stuff like that. But this is a great space for all art, everything. And Madly is very knowledgeable. So if you have any questions or anything, throw them in there. She'll be happy to help you.
Not to mention some of the other creators.
Oh, there's some amazing. Honestly, as somebody that is so artistically challenged as myself, going in this channel makes me feel so good, because there are just so many amazing artists and even writers and musicians that are calling them, Supportforce home, that it opens my eyes to so many beautiful things around here. And it makes me, hopeful for the future of Supportforce and try and grow towards that way. Bring in more artists.
You don't need Pinterest, you just need Artforce.
Right?
Yeah.
Hashtag Artforce. Next up, we have the Food Force channel. Oh, man. Oh, I'm glad I'm not hungry right now, dude. I'm about to scroll through this channel. But if you come in this channel, you'll see anything and everything food. It's all what people have made. It's all recipes that they've used before. You can ask people how to make things. They'll help you out. We have a couple of actual people that were professional chefs at one point in their lives that pop in there every once in a while, and you see some amazing creations by them. And we actually have a fun little challenge that goes on. If you see Rebel Rods right here with his hashtag food fight. What this does is once a day, you are allowed to post a original picture of something that you cooked at home. It could be a microwave pizza or it could be a 10-course meal. It doesn't matter. As long as you cooked it at home, you can come in here, hashtag food fight, get a little bit of experience for it. Just another way for us to throw experience at you guys for being so amazing. Next up, we have one of my personal favorite channels because there's so many good boys and girls in here. We have Animal Force. Animal Force, you will see everybody's animals. If you scroll through here, there are some amazing pictures. There's so many beautiful animals. It could be, I post pictures of my bearded dragon in here. We have a lot of pictures of dogs and cats and bunnies and anything you can think of. We're posting pictures in here.
There's even chickens in here.
Yeah, crazy. And some people throw out fun facts about animals. I know Kayla was doing that for a little bit, and some of our members also do it as well. It's just a fun little engagement channel here to see everybody's good boys and girls that they call their pets.
I learned the greatest term ever the other day out of this channel. And who was it? Who coined cryogic? Thank you so much for telling me about toe beans. I appreciate it. Toe beans are awesome.
Yeah. Great. Good username. I'll answer your question real quick because it's easy, but please, everybody, make sure that we're going to give you guys time to ask questions at the end of each section here. The only reason why I'm answering this question is because it's a very easy answer. Good username. We've been around for just over a year. It's been about a year and a month that we have officially been opened as a Discord server. Look at that. Molly's famous, bros. Look at that. That's great. So next up we have pics and clips. Panic, you want to take a couple of channels?
Yeah, sure. So Pics and Clips is another one of our community engagement channels. It's not much experience thrown around in here, but it's funny to watch the clips that some of our members pull out of other people's streams or just funny memes you guys pull off the internet. This is just a place where you're allowed to upload or post pictures that are, within our rules, within Discord's terms of services, of course. But definitely feel free to have fun in there, share some funny content from other streams. If you clip a funny moment from another streamer, or you just find something hilarious on the internet, share it with us in here. It's definitely one of our more active channels. Great way to go make friends and be part of the community. Next up is our SF suggestions channel. So a very important channel for you guys to get your voices heard. If you have a suggestion, one of our main focuses at Supforce is community, community, community. So if you have anything that you think is a great thing for both this community, the success of Supforce, you can definitely throw that in there in the suggestions channel. Each week, the entire staff team does review these, and we always try to get back to you in a timely manner. Or there's been many different features of Supforce that have been added, channels that have been changed, or the way that we kind of look at the way experience is given away, all just from the suggestions channel. So if you do have an idea, suggestion, question about a feature of Supforce, that's your place to go. Next one we have here is check level. So this is a very simple use channel. There's only one command you can use in here. That's going to be the hashtag rank command. What this is going to do is it's going to pull up your rank card, as we call it here at Supforce. It's going to show you what current level you're at, that nice custom Supforce graphic. It's going to give you a lot of detail about your particular user account. It's going to show you how much experience you have, about how much left you have to your next level, how many creator points you on there is a recent one. So I know a lot of members have been kind of asking me questions, being like, why is this here? And I've been like, just wait. So now you guys know why that is, what that number is all about. So definitely check out your rank card. You're only able to drop this in every 6 hours, takes the load off of the bots. But if you're ever concerned about something with your rank, the staff team has the ability to pull one of these up for you if you need it. So again, @mods is always your best way to go.
Always, because @mods will ping everybody in the staff team. So if you ever need a question answered quickly, @mods and somebody will be there. We're going to go ahead and open the floor here for any questions on the community side. The community section, I should say, of our server. Um, some great stuff in there. That's like I said, that's my bread and butter right there. So love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. So much engagement comes from it. So many friendships, and I've met so many great people through this section of our server. Whether it be just talking to somebody about their dog, or talking to somebody about their art, or posting a clip and fixing clips, or a funny meme or something. So many people that are great. Spill some hints coming soon, Panic. DJ said.
Oh my. Oh my. So me and QP talked about this one, and we're gonna avoid those topics for now. The stream, we got a lot to go through on the stream. But always feel free to ask your question and ask the mods. Or if you think it's a new idea, throw it in SF suggestions. We're always here to listen to them. But no, Supforce development is not done yet. If you guys know our version, we're only 80% of that way to full release. So keep tuned for some more. Check out the announcements channel. We'll keep you guys updated, but always watch the podcasts because you always get a little bit of a sneak preview.
Always. That's a nice, easy section. Nobody really asked any questions. We're gonna go ahead and move on here, to one of the most important and also most customized. And I say customized because we're the only ones with it. The most customized section of our Discord here. I'm gonna let Panic go ahead and start. Um, Let him take care of his baby here.
Sure. So we're talking about the support section here. So as you guys see, it's one of Supforce's most common sayings is support the support. You get what you give. So that's where we stand around. This is the section where you can actually show your support, get boosted for it, get some recognition, but also share it as well. So feature creator is the section we've talked about already. This channel itself is for the featured creators and featured streamers to post their unique content, messages, all of that. So as you guys can see, our current feature creator is Eclipse. So congratulations on him getting that. You guys will see him right here next week on the podcast. So don't miss that. Check out his streams. He's always streaming. He's a crazy active member, wonderful supporter. So you can always check them out in here, but their content does get spread all across the server. We try our best to pull it all from there and re-promote them out on our platforms as well.
Don't forget, extra 25% experience if you're supporting our feature creator, everybody. Woo! Sweet
Also,
XP.
they give away experience. They're one of the only members besides staff that actually get to give away experience. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel. Some members like to put little tricks in their messages in the feature creator channel. Some of them just like to do straight giveaways on their stream. Got to make sure you're checking them out. That way you can get some easy bonuses. I've seen creators give away 1,000 experience for just checking them out for a little while on a stream. So yeah. Next we have shoutouts. So if you're looking for somebody to support, this is the place to go. We throw daily shoutouts in here. You're going to get the birthday shoutouts from the lovely Madly. She's going to make sure if you are on the birthday list, you don't have to be, but if you want to be and you haven't already sent it to her, make sure that you send her a message in Gen Chat, just at her, let her know when your birthday is. When it comes around, she'll make sure you get a shout out as early as she can in the morning. Secondly, we do a daily shout out of our members that are a little bit on the lower side of the levels, under level 20 to be specific, but are super active. So for our new members coming into the server, if you guys are going crazy right off the bat, you're going to get selected to be one of our shout outs. We do a shout out every day, 7 days a week. So make sure you check that channel out to get that person to support, but also shoot for that chance to get promoted there.
Also, sorry, Panic, to cut you
go
off,
ahead.
but Brose mentioned a very valid point in there. This is also where you'll see our push for affiliates, whether it be Twitch or D Live, or also I've seen maybe a couple, YouTube people trying to get their 100 subs for that vanity URL. Anytime that somebody's trying to get affiliated and we are going to promote them, it will be here in shoutouts.
Awesome. Thank you, Jose, our streaming manager, for catching that one. Next up is the Live Now channel. So one of the most unique features we have here at Supforce is this one right here. So you have to be level 10 to get access to this feature. See a lot of people asking for it. It's very good because a lot of other servers have automatic features, but only for Twitch. Can only be a Twitch streamer. But here at Supforce, we're cross-platform. We want to recognize every single streaming platform that our community needs us to. So with this, our Live Now system has been custom coded. It's more of a manual process, but it will recognize every single platform that Supforce recognizes.
I'll do a
So
little
when
bit
you
of an
go,
example as well when you're done, Panic.
yeah. So when you do go live on here, you can actually see the list on the right side of the screen there in the members list. You get put all the way to the top. People know you're streaming. And if you look at the category they're in, most of them there are live on Twitch. But what QP is going to show you right now is he's going to go live. Just as a little tester right here. QP is one of our YouTube streamers. And as you can see, he gets put into a different bracket. This bracket is streaming on YouTube. This helps you guys easier find those streamers because not everything gets linked to Discord. We want to make it simple and easy for you guys to find. This is also part of our platform rotation. So it's not always YouTube at the top. It's not always Twitch at the top. We rotate. We want to give each and every person and a chance to be at the top of that list when they go live. Facebook's included in there. And when we recognize a platform, we're definitely going to throw it up there for you guys. So,
Big
um,
point here. When you are done with your stream, please, within the hour, I'll show you right here how to do it. You got to make sure to turn off your feature here. So I used hashtag live on and my link to my channel, and that turned me live on. And you see me green at the very top there. Now, when I'm done streaming, we ask please within an hour. We give you guys a little bit of an hour grace period so that, you may have to go to the bathroom or you may want to get something to eat. So it gives you the time to do all that and then come back here. And you have to turn it off by using hashtag live off. And that will remove you and remove your post from the channel. And you go about your day.
exactly. So, biggest thing about this and one of our values and things we look for here at Subforce is fairness. So you definitely want to be fair. You don't want to hog up that list all day. If you're not streaming, you want to give some other people recognition. So we'll give you that hour. Obviously, sometimes people do these crazy 12-hour streams, and it's like they just want to exit left field for like 5 minutes. That's fine, guys. Take your time. We'll give you that hour. But be careful because the more often you do this, you might actually lose some access to the features here at Support Force. So next up, we have the Live Links channel. So this is a level 5 channel. You're able to access this and self-promote your live channels. So this is not any special features here. There's no commands in this channel, but you can drop your links. You can drop your own promotion about your stream anywhere that you want in that channel at level 5. So if you go live, drop it in there. Keep in mind, though, we do clear this channel once a day. Makes it easier for members to scroll through the list and find newer members to support. So if you're looking for streamers that you want to follow, catch them next time they're live, or see if they're live right now, check out the Live Night channel and the Live Links channel. It's your place to go. Next up is we have a social contents channel. This covers all of our alternative platforms like Instagram, Twitter, even YouTube videos go into this here, anywhere that has an alternative link other than streaming. So you can definitely pop your link in there at level 5 as well. Always throw it up in there, and we don't clear this channel. So feel free to always scroll back up. You can see content that's been posted in there from almost a year ago now, and you're able to support anything that people have created here. So the next one we have is the social links channel. So this is where you'll find all the links to Subforce's socials. In here as well, once you get to a certain, when you get to rank 2 on the server, you're able to get posted and permanently set in this channel. So if we take a look into the channel, you'll actually see the people that are listed there. We have QP, Jose, Madly, Wolf's Realm, and Lucifer Knights. Thank you guys all for your awesome support and killing those ranks and levels here on Support Force. You guys now have a permanent spot in this channel to have your link tree posted so we can always find the best places to support you. Next channel we have is Special Thanks. This has been an amazing channel that I never thought would have the impact that it has had on our community. It was not a very well thought in channel. It was mostly because people were thanking each other in Gen Chat. We wanted to give them a little bit more of a permanent space. But you guys can scroll back through here, and quite honestly, some of the things that I see in here, I'm just like, it's absolutely amazing. I'm pinned in a few of these just for creating this server. Just out of the blue, members recognize all the way through the amount of work that this does take and the amount of effort that it takes for members to actually support here. So this is a wonderful channel. Please, please, please feel free to utilize it. If you have any kind of thank you want to kind of engrave into the stone of Support Force, drop it into this channel here so that people can always check that out.
Little disclaimer about this channel. Anything that you post in here, we will be able to use on our social medias. This is just so that we can go ahead and show everybody around the interwebs all the amazing things that we do for each other here. Whether it be thanking somebody for following you, or thanking somebody for donating, or even thanking somebody, like Panic said, he's been thanked quite a few times just for creating the server itself. We try and make sure to push all these great words of encouragement on our social medias to make sure that the whole world knows how amazing that this family is.
100%. Only moving in a forward direction to that. Exactly. You said it best, QP.
Thank you.
Awesome. So next we have here is the boost system. The boost system is probably the biggest part of Support Force. It's what we started with. It's what's grown to what it is today. And it's just been absolutely phenomenal how successful the system is in both building community here, but also showing the support that each one of you guys give on a daily basis by coming in and boosting it back out, getting the levels, just showing the sheer amount of experience that we see every single year. But before I go into the boost system, I do want to give you guys a chance to ask any questions about anything else in the support section, just because boost is going to be a little bit of a chunk. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you drop it in there.
Panic, give them the number that we hit. It was said on the podcast. How much in donations were given to other support force members last year?
Oh man, it
Not
was so
exactly.
high.
$17,000 just in donations. Or was that? Or was
Insane.
that everything?
I think that was
Was that
yeah,
biddies
that
and
was all
subs and everything?
financial. All
Okay,
financial ones were $17,000 last year.
that's amazing. I can't believe how crazy that is. $17,000 was given to members.
Over 10 million experience dropped around all over the place. It was just big shout out right there. Thank you
Yep.
so much, Big Panic, for that $5 tip. Whoop whoop. Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
Panic. Big Panic. Other Panic. Kabobbers. Thank you so much, buddy.
All the names in one.
Yep, I tried. You got it. Don't know which one he's gonna respond to.
But yeah, we hit over 10 million experience all around throughout the year. There was so much rewarding going on. There was so much event winning. We had so many different people inviting. If you guys have not seen any of that, I do recommend to check out the VODs on the stream when we're done and watch our award ceremony from the start of this year. Definitely worth a watch. The awards we gave away, I think we gave away like 1 million experience on stream.
Yep.
So definitely check that out if you haven't seen it. But do we got any questions in here?
What happens with the donated money on this channel?
Awesome. Good question. So all of the money right now, we're a community server. And what that means is it 100% goes back into the community. So all of the money that we currently have has gone into merch so far. But primarily what the biggest investment that the staff team has made so far into Support Force is its own server. So everything about Support Force runs on its own server, complete backup. I won't get too technical on it, but definitely not the cheapest thing. Definitely not what I would expect from the staff team, but we do put everything right back into Support Force and the community itself.
So the huge thing he said there, 100% of it goes back into making this place amazing. So that means that everybody, including myself and Panic, everybody on the staff team, we are here for you guys. We're here to volunteer to make this place what you guys want. And we are not taking anything of it. It is all going directly back in to make this place what it is today. So thank you everybody who has donated and continues to donate. We appreciate everything because it just makes everything so much better on all fronts of the server.
You guys can look forward to later this year. I guess, DJ, you're going to get a sneak peek. We're going to be putting some pretty solid competition tournament slight ideas together where there's going to be some actual cash prizes, product prizes. Keep tuned. You want to pay attention to Mr. QP and Mr. Big Panic on the server. They got something coming very soon where you guys can actually get some of this back out of what you donate into Supforce. Just know that everything you're putting into Support Force, any donations that you're doing directly into us, is going to go into giveaways, rewards for having high levels, or just rewards for being crazy supportive. That's what we do here. So look forward to that kind of stuff coming up. I'm not going to go into too much detail with you guys, though.
Keep them wanting more. Couple questions there. If you wanna answer DJ's. That's more your side of things.
Yeah. So when are we getting subs for this channel? So without going into too much detail, in order to get subs, any of the streamers that are at that point of being an affiliate do know that there's the financial things that need to be supplied to the platform itself. So right now, me and Rabble are figuring out all of the things that are necessary in order to make that possible for you guys. Currently, right now, we only have donations that are available. The account is affiliate, but legal circumstances are trying to be moved out of the way for us to get that working for you guys and be able to give you more ways to support Force, but also to move us in the direction of what we want to do with our giveaways and also with Supforce as a whole and the organization that we are.
Great answer. Stay tuned, everybody. It's coming soon. Yo, Big Panic. He went in to try and do a boost, and the bot yelled at him. Example boost wrong. It's all good, Big Panic. Some of the commands are a little finicky, where you have to get it exactly perfect. But when you get it exactly perfect, you get the sweet XP rewards.
Get yelled at on stream.
That's great.
Yeah. All right, guys. So next we got the boost system here. So we got another raid. Yoshi coming in with a party of 4. What's up?
Welcome in, everybody, from Yoshi's stream. Thank you all for coming out.
Yoshi, our clip associate. He runs our clip of the week. Hey, how's it going, Spuds? Cool. So next up, we're going to go over the boost system here. So boost system does give people a little bit of trouble. It is one of the most unique features that Discord has in any way, shape, or form. You guys may have been around, seen other types of Discords where there's some levels going on there, but there's nothing really exciting around it. Here's where you can actually boost your experience and boost your level here at Support Force, purely by just coming in and claiming the support you're already doing for all of the members here. As you guys can see on the boost chart there's many different examples of the different types of commands that you can do here. There's specific ways the commands do need to be entered, so pay attention to how you're entering them. If you're not quite sure, just reach out to the mods, or best case scenario, just scroll up in the channel. You'll usually see somebody using one of these commands. Like I said, we've seen over 10 million experience boosted last year. Every command was utilized, everything down to likes, commenting, collabing, all of that.
Reposting.
So there's many different commands in there. Everybody's boosting the watch right now. So for those of you that have been around so far, we're 2 minutes off of an hour. So the way that the watch command works is you must either be lurking and notifying us every so often you are lurking for an entire hour, or sending 30 messages here in the chat in order to claim that watch against Augustus. So Augustus is the official bot for Support Force. So any support you give to Augustus or gives to Support Force, just mention at Augustus and make sure that you get recognized for the support you're doing for us. So in here, this feature sets us apart from all other Discords and communities. You can boost your support for other members and you can earn a lot of experience in here. This is where you primarily level up. Occasionally, we got some chatting events going on where you can get a lot of experience from chatting. But for the most part, you want to boost the support, claim your support. A lot of members, best case to do is boost it as you do it, or a lot of members like to keep a notepad. um, we don't care how it's done. Some of the staff team skips over some of the boosting just because we do so much support. That's totally fine, but don't forget about this place, because if you're not going up in level at Support Force, you go down in level. We don't want you to get all up to these high ranks and then never have to support again. We want you to be constantly active within the community, and we want every member to do that for everyone else. Support me, I support you. You get what you give in. So, first, I want to explain that you must support somebody first before coming to this channel. A lot of times we have people assuming that entering a command will complete the action for you on the website. Um, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. Websites are very closed about how they do things. Some of them will provide information, but they don't let you manipulate things on other platforms. It's just not the way that the world works, unfortunately. It would be fantastic if our bots could just do that for you. We could all just hang out in Supforce all day long. But unfortunately, it does not claim it for you. So make sure you're providing that support first, following those rules, coming back, claiming that support. If there is an issue with it, if somebody does a mistake, remember benefit of the boost, guys. It's covered right in that boost chart. Make sure that you give everybody, it's like benefit of the doubt, right? You can't just assume somebody did something bad right off the bat. Don't X them right away. Give them a ping. Say, hey, I don't see your follow on such and such platform. What's going on? They go, oh yeah, my username is this actually. And you're like, oh, okay, well, your username on Discord is nothing like that. But okay, thanks for letting me know, right? And that way you're not hitting them with that X. Remember that X is similar to a warn here at Supforce. It's a punishment, right? We don't want members falsely boosting. That's not what we do here. But that X, if you're doing it over a mistake or something stupid like I just described, you're gonna do a little bit more harm than good there. So definitely reach out to them first. You don't get a response, or they didn't actually support you. That's where that X is there for. Lastly, this system is like so unique that like I said, we've seen millions of experience earned in last year. We've already seen millions of experience already earned just this year. With the growth of this server going nonstop, I can not see a stop to how much experience you guys earn on a daily basis. It's absolutely insane how supportive you guys are. But on top of that, how crazy you guys are about building a community. It's absolutely the best thing that I could hope for Supforce, and we're moving in a fantastic direction. But remember, if you need help with the boost system, it's always better to ask than to guess. And that's going to cover it for an overview of the boost system. I didn't go into too much detail on each of the commands. You definitely can ask on the server if you're unsure about certain commands. But I am going to leave it open to you guys for a few minutes to ask any questions about the boost system. Just remember at Supforce so we can see your question in chat.
Yeah, so this is one of our most used channels, and it's honestly one of our best channels because if you scroll through here, see how much support is thrown around between our members. Like, it's ridiculous because you know, coming from other big discords, because I was in a few other bigger ones with Panic and some of the other of the mod team, but You get a little bit of support here and there, but this is so amazing because everybody is supporting everybody, whether it be liking their stuff on Instagram or retweeting their stuff, or even following them on some obscure platform that we have, whatever. It's crazy how much support is thrown around here. It's just amazing. And usually, if you do a boost incorrectly, like Big Panic did right here, yes, I'm shouting you out again, Big Panic. The bot will come back and bark at you because all of our bots are named after Panic and Marina's dogs. um, it'll come back and bark at you, and it'll tell you there's a problem. Make sure you're using the command correctly and within the limits. Some of our boosts have limits, some don't. But make sure that you read that message. Go back, reread your boost. Try it again. Still no dice. Go ahead and at the mods. We'll come out. We'll check the back end. We'll make sure to notify you exactly what went wrong with your.
Awesome, good question, Big Panic. So, what counts as a collab? Does it count if I'm not the one streaming? So collabs are not specific to streaming or any platform necessarily. Collabs, anything that you and another member of Support Force do together to create one piece of unique content. So two streamers streaming together, you're creating content on Twitch. That's what you guys are doing. Two makeup artists collabing together to make a unique look on Instagram is a collab. Having one person be part of your squad in Apex while you're playing on PC and you're the one putting the VOD up onto YouTube, they can claim the collab with you because they're involved into that content. So collabing can be done on any platform. It'll take any emote at the end of it. As long as you guys are working together to create a piece of content, you can collab it out. Currently, just another remention for anybody that's just joined the server or joined the podcast, wasn't here at the start. During the Splash Bash event, check out the Splash Bash channel near the top of the channel list. But if you do any of the collabs on that list today and use the Splash Bash emote, you get 5 times the normal boost as you do any other event.
That's a lot of XP there.
Cool. We got any other questions? There's a raffle that jumped in my face.
See, no, that was the only question.
Perfect. Simple.
Yeah.
So as always, if you guys do have more questions about that, just hit us up with the @mods, and we'll be definitely there to help you guys out. So the next questions we have, or next sections we have to go over, is role specific. If Keep, you want to start off there?
Can I show the powder room?
Oh, of course.
Okay, all right. So role specific. What that means, simply put, you need a role to see it. Or I'm sorry, you need a role to type in it. Anybody can see them, but not everybody can type. So if you can't type in one of these channels that you want to type in, make sure that you're going in, grabbing the right roles that'll give you access to these channels. Our powder room is the home of all of our amazingly talented and amazingly beautiful Support Force makeup artists. They do some amazing collaborations in here, whether it be the same look or they all picked video games one time. They all do a similar collab of a similar look, and then they all throw it together and put it up on the socials. So if you are a makeup artist out there and you are not a part of Support Force, we are one of the only Discords, maybe the only Discord, that allows for this space and time to collab with each other. This is a huge feature that our Instagram director, Makeup by Marina, wanted us to start. This channel has been around pretty much since the beginning. This has been a huge tool for our growth to bring in all of the amazingly talented makeup artists that we have around here. So if you are a makeup artist and you do not have access to the channel, make sure you go and get the makeup artist role. You will be able to type in here and collab with them. Next up, streamer news. Anything and everything that you guys need to know about streaming or anything that happens in the streaming world, you will see it in here. People, even Rabble, putting tips and tricks in here from YouTube for some of the people that have studied these things. Anything that is news will be in here. So make sure that if there's something coming out and you don't understand it or something, come in, check out this channel. They'll usually either be an explanation or a video to get to it. So this is a great channel that I love personally, because as a community guy, I like to help everybody, and I like everybody helping each other. So our wonderful streaming manager Brose is in here, pushing a whole bunch of stuff for all you guys, a bunch of information and anything new, like when Mixer shut down. um, but anything and everything streaming news goes in here, so make sure to check it out. Streamer chat. This to gain access to type in this channel, you need one of our streaming platform roles. Could be any one of them. Could be all of them. Whatever you want. But this will give you access to our streamer chat, where we have a whole bunch of streamers, asking questions about certain things to each other, asking for tips and tricks, talking about different platforms and stuff like that. So this is definitely a huge tool to use. So if you are a streamer, make sure you have one of our streaming platform roles. Next, YouTube chat. This channel is run by our YouTube manager, TaketheKrown. He does a great job in here. He gives so many people, criticism and tips to get better at their video editing and content creation. So he's done great things with this channel in here. So if you can't access the channel, make sure you grab that YouTube role. You'll be able to type in here. Next up, one of my favorite channels, Gamers Corner. This is for anybody and everybody on any gaming platform. You can talk about any game you want here. So, sorry. Be quiet, Rebel. But yeah, so any kind of game news, or you want to ask somebody about their settings that they use in a game, or asking people what kind of games they're looking forward to, this is the place to be. So if you go ahead and grab any of our gaming platform roles, you will gain access to type in this channel. You will sometimes see one of our other little features that I don't know if we want to touch on, Panic, about the channels, voice channels. I just see it there, so
might as well. Yeah, it's a feature we haven't covered yet. Guess we'll throw it in right here. Yeah. So private voice channels. So one of the perks at Supforce is once you get to level 20, or you are a Nitro subscriber, either or will give you access to the private voice system. So the private voice system, because Supforce is a maximally boosted community server, you guys are able to get higher quality audio channels, have more members per channel, and actually be able to get the higher level of what Discord audio is. So a lot of people have experienced DM dropouts when it comes to their audio calls. They've experienced the inability to actually hear the other people on the end. They sound like robots. Our server actually gives the ability to have higher quality. Better servers are holding on to our audio, but of course, one of the best features about it is it's able to dynamically switch between regions. So if somebody is in the US East and the server drops out, it'll dynamically switch to another one. So all of these are perks about us being a boosted server. And because you guys are amazing and Nitro subscribers or supportive enough to get to that level 20, you get access to making your own voice channel with #MakeVoice. This will make your voice channel. It'll show you the voice channel in the list. I don't know, QP, drop them an example.
Yeah. So when you want to join, when you want to create a voice, you go in here, you do #MakeVoice, and that will then open up your voice channel. See, it says Qpkellz new private channel created. Then when you want to invite your friends who you're gaming with or even chatting with, you would do #iVoice, which stands for invite voice. Easy way to remember that. Do iVoice, and then you specifically at the member that you want to join your voice channel. Once that happens, it'll send them a ping. It'll send you a ping. That way they know that you have a channel open and that they can come in and talk to you. When you are done, just like the Live Now feature, All of our features here we are putting together for you guys, so we please ask that you do not abuse them. When you are done with your voice channel, because it pulls from how many channels we can have running at once, we please ask that you do hashtag end voice. That will then get rid of your channel and leave more room for other people to do the same.
Exactly. So you nailed it right there. So definitely use this as you need for gaming, hanging out, any of those things. But of course, we do have our boosted voice channels that are available to every member of the server. Gen Voice 1 and 2 are there. And there's also other channels that do open up with events. So always keep an eye out, but you can always jump into Gen Chat. They are constantly running at the highest bit rate, and you guys can see they allow up to 20 users into the channel at once. A unboosted server maxes out at 10, so we can dynamically move that channel up if you need, but private voice is always there for you.
I figured we'd just throw that in since it was right there for us, you know. Um, I personally use it almost every time that I'm gaming with anybody in Supforce. I am a nitro booster for the server, but I don't use it because of that. It's amazing for us to be able to have something so dynamic where you can invite only the people that you want to come into the channel, and they're the only ones that can come in, talk to you, and then when you're done, you get rid of it, and boom, it's like nothing happened. This channel is where you'll see a lot of that because this once again is our gamers corner. So if you have any of the gaming platforms, this is where you'll be talking about games, maybe linking up with people, and this will also be where you'll see most of the voice channel creations. So next up, hold on one second, I have to burp again. I'm sorry, I'm drinking soda tonight. So next up, we have our looking for group channel. So this one will be, is this one still role specific? You have to have one of the games.
One of the game roles.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have a few game roles here. You know, like COD and Rocket League and WoW. Oh no, it's MMO. And we also have polls going on constantly. You know, at least did one what 2 months ago or a month ago, and we have another one.
Even.
No, now we have another one out. We are
Yeah,
constantly
yeah.
trying to give you guys the roles that you want. So if you do want a role, maybe you suggest it in the SF suggestions. You'll see it in a poll. Please make sure that you go and you vote for that role that you want. Because if it doesn't get enough votes, it is not going to get a role in our server. Sorry to say it, but we need enough traction there to be able to create the role. You get the gaming role. Come into looking for group. You can then go ahead and tag. Say, I don't want to tag everybody, but you can do look at that. So we have one there. Somebody's trying to find that somebody for Apex. You can go in. You can type in at Apex. Boom. It'll ping every single person that has the Apex role. And then that way you can find other people to play with that are on at the same time as you, enjoying the same games as you. I think that is a great feature that we have here as well. So the next three are totally Panic-esque. So I'll go ahead.
They're
I'll go
my
ahead.
channels.
Yeah, yeah. I'll go ahead and let you handle
So
those.
next we have Tech Chat. So this channel is open to the coders, the developers that have taken on those roles. But in this channel, a lot of actually streamers have access to this as well. I think all the special roles give you access to this channel. So if you have one of those special roles, you're going to see this channel. If you have a tech question, we have no official tech experts here on the server, but my experience with computers as well as Spectre speeds, and we have some other pretty great minds here on Supforce that can help you guys out with your problems. We have a ton of streamers here that can help you out with setting up your OBS or getting your new Stream Deck figured out or the new Razer Ripsaw capture card. We always have members here that are going to try those bleeding edge technologies first, kind of go through that troubleshooting process and then be able to help you or at least link you to something that can help you. So if you guys do have questions in there, a lot of times we're talking about new members getting their new PC build or talking about the new PS4 or PS5 versus the Xbox and how that's going to work out. Recently, there was an Intel versus AMD war going on in
That was a
there.
great one.
So feel free to stop by, check that out if you're interested in technology at all. The next channel we have is for our Minecraft server. Supforce does have an official Minecraft server that's up 24/7. Primarily is run by the none other than Makeup by Marina, which is a pretty big shock to a lot of people. But Marina is a big fan of Minecraft. She's always looking for people to jump on and hang out with her on the server. So if you guys are interested in playing Minecraft Bedrock, to be specific, you can at anybody in the Minecraft channel at Minecraft. You do need the Minecraft game role to access this channel, but you can join us online right now if you want. The next channel here, just a few people actually play this game right now. It's a game that I do a little bit of testing and a little bit of developing for. It's a mobile and iOS game. Unfortunately, iOS, it costs money in order to get this game. But on Android, you're able to get it right away with the links in the channel. But Pixel Pokemon is a mobile game. If you guys are a fan of Pokemon and a massive multiplayer online Pokemon game sounds interesting to you, definitely hit out that channel. You'll be able to get in there, join the guild in the game, and play with us.
Use Panic's beastly Pokemon. Now,
Next,
hold on
we.
one
Oh,
second.
yeah.
What gives them access to this channel specifically? Is it
I
just
think this
any
one's
any
open to
game role?
everybody.
Okay, all right.
I think everybody on the server can see this. Yep, everyone on the server can see this. You don't need no special rules or anything
Awesome.
like that.
Perfect. We'll go ahead and open up any questions that anybody has for this section of the server. There's kind of a lot that we went over there. A lot of really good channels that, as we said many times, role specific. You have to have the role to be able to type in these channels. What do we got here? We got a follower, The Warship. Thank you so much for that follow, my friend. Welcome into your first official Support Force Live. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Madly, I see you haven't played it in 38 days or something like that.
I thought I was slacking. I've been on in like 5 days, 4 days.
Awesome. Well, role specific stuff's pretty straightforward. You guys should be able to see these channels. If you want to type in them, just look for the complying role. Otherwise, just at the mods, we'll be able to set you up. And as we go down the list here, we just have the boosted voice channels, but you also see a category for private voice channels. So in those boosted voice channels, you're able to actually just jump in, get into Gen Voice, and hang out with some of the members of the community there. Next, we have the private voice channels. So this area is where all the private voice channels show up. You guys as members, if you don't have access to the channel, you're probably not going to see anything in this category or not even see this category at all. QP's is showing up because as a staff member, he's got access to one of our muted channels. So yeah, and that's basically going to cover it for all of our channels here at Support Force. We tried to go over a lot of the different features that we have that are related to the server, but you guys do have a little bit of time left to ask any questions. Just drop the @Supforce and feel free to ask any questions you wish.
So, Makeup by Marina asked a very valid question that I do not know how to answer. Because not as Discord savvy as you are, sir. She asked, if you want to participate in our holiday poll going on, how do you put an emoji next to your name?
Oh, that's a good question. So Discord allows you to put emojis into your nickname, not your actual username of Discord itself, but the nickname you have here at Support Force. So this is way easier to do on a mobile phone because a lot of those mobile phones do have the emote right into the typing keyboard, and you can just drop them in. But unfortunately, on PC, you need to go and get I think they're called emoji codes from a website. So your best way to find these is searching Google and going emoji text copy and paste. What that'll do is take you to a website that just lists out every emoji that's out there. You can just select it, copy it, and then to edit your nickname in the Discord, both ways are very similar. You're going to click on the official Supforce name at the top of your channel list on the left of the screen. You're going to go down to change nickname. You're going to click on that guy. And you're going to see a new nickname box pop up. You're going to see currently QP has his set up in there. But what you can do now is type your name as you wish. You can paste that emoji code in there, and you can then click save. This will put an emoji in your name, but also this allows you to change your nickname. But one of the big recommendations the staff will always make to you here at Supforce is always make your nickname the same as your social accounts. If you are like me and it's panic code everywhere you go, my name should be panic code or close to it.
Same with me.
So then that way, if I provide support to somebody, if my name's Jim Bob and I say I followed Rabble on Twitch, he's going to say he's going to see Jim Bob followed on Twitch, but in Discord, my name's Panic. He's going to be like, well, no, like I didn't see no Panic follow me. I seen Jim Bob. So make sure your name is as close as you can get it to most of your social platforms. And it's also a good idea to throw a tag at the end. Sometimes people do like to throw in the platform that they like to represent the most. So some people put DLive on there, some people will put YouTube on there. You'll see the staff team, some of them like to throw in Supforce developer or community manager, just to give you guys an easier time of understanding who they are here at Supforce. Awesome. Great question.
Yeah, that was a good one. Big Panic asks, why does your name color keep changing? It actually doesn't. I think it's probably my screen is just different than your screen because I have different settings. Am I right, Panic? That changed colors?
So I think he's either asking probably two questions here. So sometimes
I get it.
I'll answer one question. So typically sometimes colors disappear or the wrong ones show up on a username. This is what's known as a Discord API error. Unfortunately, that's nothing on our side. We can't control that. That's your device itself that has an issue. So if that happens on a mobile phone, force close the app by swiping it away, or if it's on a PC, make sure you hit Control and R at the same time. That will refresh Discord. But the other reason why colors do change on names is because of platform rotation. So I mentioned this a little bit before, but we do recognize different platforms at different times throughout the month. And those top platforms are going to change your color. So if you are a multi-platform streamer, and you stream on DLive and you stream on Twitch both at the same time, you're going to actually have two different colors. So when DLive is at the top, you're going to be yellow. When Twitch is at the top, you're going to be purple. And the same thing goes for all the other social platforms as well. The reason why we rotate these, like I mentioned before, is to get recognition for all the different platforms, for all the different creators on all different platforms. Some of us do have platforms across the board, Twitter, Instagram, and we got a Twitch and we have a YouTube. But some members really only focus on one platform like Instagram and they really need support there. So we do rotate those platforms so Instagram hits at the top.
Great. So I didn't quite get the question. Obviously, I thought he was like specifically asking about his color.
Yeah.
Great question from the Warship. Remember, everybody out there, if you are asking us a question, please make sure to tag at Supforce so that we can see it. It highlights your message. That way we won't miss your question. Thank you, Madly, for that. The Warship asks, is there a place for off-topic stuff, or is that just Gen Chat?
Yeah, so that's going to be Gen Chat. Anything that, if it's a specific to a game, that's going to be a Gamer's Corner thing. If it's a picture or something like that you want to show the community, that's Pics and Media. But if it's just, hey guys, how's it going? Or if you have a general question, feel free to use Gen Chat. And even if there is a specific channel that you've missed, most of this community is very awesome about being like, hey, I'll give you an answer, but you might get more, attention to your question in this channel. So don't ever feel bad about going to Gen Chat as your first place to go and asking those questions. Where do I put this? Or if it's just off topic, Gen Chat's your place to go.
That was a great question, though. So we have a couple here. Utari Zero. I just botched that name, but thank you so much for that follow. We here in Support Force appreciate it. Thanks for coming out to Support Force Live.
Thank you. Thank you.
So another question here. Great question by the Wolf's Realm, one of our mods here. At Supforce, why did my experience go down?
Awesome question. So we talked a little bit about this during the boost, but here at Support Force, experience is dynamic. So you earn experience just by being active and chatting here, and that is enough to maintain your level, but you can boost it and make it go a lot faster by using the boost channel. But if you're inactive here, you stop being active in the community, you stop boosting, you're actually going to start losing experience. It's one of the things that makes us so much different than a lot of the other discords that are trying to accomplish the same support model that Supforce does. A lot of members get up to those level tiers, those required things of getting to level 10, 20, 30 to get all of this promotion, but then they drop off and they're never active and they just keep getting this promotion from the community. And you know, one of the best things about Subforce is when you go to somebody's stream or you go into their content and you mention Subforce, they know exactly what's going on because everyone here is active, everyone's here for the same goal of supporting one another. So that's why you lose experience, is because you're inactive. So make sure that you do stay active, sending messages and boosting, taking part of events. There's lots of different ways to keep that level up.
Plus, you gain experience for every message you send. Not only from the boosting and the events that we have, every single message you send gets you experience in the okay, so DJP asks, who do I reach out for time off?
Oh, great question. So we have our HR director, Makeup by Marina. All you got to do is reach out via Gen Chat, or if you're uncomfortable there, just reach out through DMs to her. Don't need to necessarily let her know why. She's just here to control that time off for you. But do keep in mind, when you are on time off, you cannot earn or lose experience. You're essentially paused. It gives all of our members, any member, keep this in mind, any member, any staff member can request time off. It's our way of saying, we understand you're going to be doing this long distance thing, you can't be active because of ABC, or you're just going on vacation. You know, we can give you that time off, we can pause the gain, we can pause the loss and let you go for your vacation, so you don't have to worry about that. But Makeup by Marina is your person for reaching out there.
So I just want to touch here again on a little bit of a combination of the two things that you just talked about, with our loss of experience and with our time off. There is also another way that you stop losing experience. That is by supporting our members, hitting that rank 1, level 50. After level 50, you get no more experience loss. That is huge. It's just to give you guys another thing to strive for and keep supporting our members.
Definitely 100. Level 50 gets you that no loss. We got members all over the board with levels, but we just continuously see them going up. Very little amount of the time do we see people not make their way up to that level 50. So also at level 50 you get your own emote, as everybody is spamming in the chat right now.
Yep. So I'm actually gonna take a pause here. I'm gonna go back into the Support Force info, and we're gonna take a look at some of our ranks that we have. While people get some more questions out there, remember everybody, tag at Supforce if you want us to answer your question. So some of the features we talked about already. Level 5, you gain access to social content, where you post all your social content. A link to it. You also gain SF graphics channel, which we mentioned as well. And you also gain access to the live links channel. And you access our high quality voice channels. Level 10, gain access to Live Now channel. This will show you at the very top of the list. A couple other features, your name blasted everywhere on the server. Level 20, subject to change soon with our new creator system coming out. But you'll be able to be selected as the featured creator. Every 2 weeks, we pick a new featured creator. That means that you are blasted all of our social media, all over our server, and we try and push as much support towards you as we can. That also gives you access to the make voice command that we just showed you recently, and invite people. Rank 1, Epic. No longer loss of experience. There it is right there. You have shown your amazing support already. Amazing. I for one love seeing that message. That's why we have an at everyone when somebody ranks up. It's amazing to see that somebody pushed to that level 50. And if anybody who has been there finally made it to that level 50, there's no better feeling. Because the last 10 levels are a grind. Such a grind. Also, like Panic said, you get your own emote. Customized. With your color, your text. Your own Supforce fist. Rank 2. So as of right now, our website's still under development, so that one does not count yet. But it is, we are adding your link free into our official channel so that your link is always there for our members to go ahead and support you. There's also a chance, where is it? Rank 2, there's also a chance upload your own emote. Once you hit level 100, rank 2, you are allowed to give Panic another emote that he will then add to our emote slots. Hopefully, Discord gives us more emote slots. Because we may need some soon. There are a lot. Then rank 3 champion, you get all of your links on our links channel and the front page of our website soon to come. And then there are a few other things that are subject to change. So I'm not going to mention them now because we may be changing them within the near future. We're trying to give you guys as many awesome chances to win rewards just by supporting our members. Not even putting in anything crazy. It's just a little bit of time, a little bit of support. You'll get there. Trust me. We can go ahead and go back into the. I just wanted to kind of touch that a little bit because we didn't really talk about it much when we were in the channel. I kind of just scrolled through it. See, as it says here, all ranks and perks are currently under review and may change. That is because we are just constantly evolving, trying to come up with amazing ways to engage our family together. Go ahead here and grab a question here. Minimum Grunt asks. Okay.
I got a few. So Worship's been asking a few different questions. So we would know, Worship, we haven't answered your larger questions. So he says, I still don't understand XP. Is there a document that can help me understand these things? I'll be heckin' active, he says. I'll be lurking a bunch and extra benefit to it. So yeah, so what you can use is the Supforce information channel. Taurus tries her hardest to try to make things as clear as possible in that channel. There's the boost document that you have there that shows you in detail the different commands that you can use and how they're used, the rules around it. But also it shows you the benefits with the different ranks and stuff that we do have here. But on top of all of it, it shows you the inspiration behind the experience system, which is based off of Diablo 2, my personal favorite game of all time. Secondary question is there a place I can offer support for graphic design stuff? You're qualified. So we are working towards something like this. You're definitely able to DM myself or Rabble if you do have any kind of business inquiries that you want to work with Supforce on. Just hit the DMs with either myself or Rabble, lay it out, and we can get into a voice call. We all like to talk face to face through video as best as we can. So yeah, if you do have graphics, our members are always looking. So feel free to DM one of us and let us know what you're thinking.
Make sure you grab that artist roll, my friend.
We had one from Minimum Grump. To become a member of Supforce, how long must one be in the Discord as is there a age limit? So minimum. So we do have an age limit, which is Discord's age limit of 13. So anybody under the age of 13 is not allowed in Support Force. Over the age of 13, they are allowed. But also how long you have to become a staff. So we don't have any minimum requirements on how long you have to be a member to be a staff member here at Support Force, but you are put on a probationary period where we show you the ropes, see how you do, and then ultimately you're either successful and move on and become part of the staff team in your own way that benefits your characteristics and your skills in the best shape, way, or form, or you're unsuccessful, which doesn't change anything about your standing within Support Force as a member. And that's what I have, unless
Okay.
you caught more.
Nope, that's all we have there. So make sure, everybody, we have not mentioned this yet. If you are here, you are participating. There are so many of you guys. We appreciate you all. Make sure you go in to boost your support. Hashtag podcast at Augustus. And then the Twitch emote, correct? And you will gain some sweet experience just for being here. Also, don't forget, you can also do the hashtag watch as well. At Augustus, Twitch. Make some,
Sure, you get that experience.
Yeah, yep.
Become godlike, definitely, Crown. Which we'll do a special call out. We actually have had a member hit the top tier of all the ranks that we have programmed in the bots. Thank you so much, Mr. Jose, again, for being part of this community. You are the first member to hit the godlike rank. I appreciate everything you've done for the members here and all of these members that have joined us in the most recent times. Crazy amounts of recruitment. Thank you so much, sir. Great call out for you. Awesome, guys. So if we don't have any more questions, we'll start wrapping things up here. So we'll give you guys a few more minutes here. If we have missed your question, please resend it at Support Force so we can catch you before we end the stream here. We're definitely going to be rating out, and we'll leave it up to our streaming manager to let us know where we're going with our raid.
Need you, Brose.
But you guys still got a few minutes left, so if you got some questions, go ahead. Worship, what was the hashtag, and do I just do the message? Augustus bots. So for claiming the podcast, it's going to be hashtag podcast at Augustus and the Twitch emote to claim your experience for being active on the podcast today.
Oh, the feature creators live. But we're going to raid him next week after the pod, though. Do we still do it?
Yeah, we still do it.
All right. I love it. Such a great idea, guys.
Unless we'll leave it up to the streaming manager. He's the guy. He says do it. All right. We'll do the FC here shortly. All right. Any other questions here before we move over?
I think
everybody's good.
Go for it, Brose said no PFAs.
Solid. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming out to the community podcast. I hope we've answered some of your guys' questions. Thank you so much, QP, for being a co-host with me. It's first time being on the pod. You guys are super fun to hang out with, so thanks for coming by.
Yeah, make sure you guys are sticking around here. We're gonna go ahead and raid. Whoop whoop! The stream is raiding. I forgot to put our cameras up there.
All good.
So everybody, make sure that you are supporting this feature creator. He's such a great member. He's one of our long-standing members here. He went away for a while building a PC and you know, real life and stuff. Finally back. We gave him that feature creator. He's such a huge part of our community. So make sure you're giving him that support.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out. We're gonna go to the outro screen and we'll start this raid up. Show that support the support. We'll see you later.
Great job, dude.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's barely smooth too until the end. That rating screen.
Yeah.